Hello tubers, Bill's back over here today. He had a little problem where the car acted like it was running out of gas for a minute or two. We're gonna look at the fuel filter first, and then we might take the carburetor apart. Bill was just telling me about his experience in the Redneck Parade. You want to share that with the tubers?
I had my first parade, and I got the looks. I got the old people running out in the road taking pictures of it, giving me the thumbs up. I was eating it up. I enjoyed the heck out of it.
Yeah. So you had people wanting you to spin the tires.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want me to take you out and spin your tires for you?
Well, they don't have to buy the rubber.
Okay. Okay. So you ain't scared to spin the tires. You just don't want to be wasting all that good rubber you got back
but
there.
there was a lot of kids up and down the road getting candy, and I just didn't feel like that.
Yeah.
Appropriate place to do it.
I agree with you. All right, well, we'll get started, and we'll talk to y'all some more in a little bit. You got anything else you want to say?
Nope, I'm good for right now. We'll get back with you in a little bit.
Okay. We found and fixed the problem pretty quick. This is the fuel filter he had on that, and I couldn't even blow air through it. It was so dirty. Now, this is made to be taken apart and cleaned out, but he said he was fine just putting this one on there. Which I did, and when we started it up, I should have got that part on video, Bill, because that's always the most exciting part is when I crank the motor. Dang, I say, dang again. But anyway, I put that one on there, and she run like a charm. She run like a Corvette. I'm telling you, it was just awesome. It was just awesome. So now we're going to take the doors apart and oil up the windows. So you're looking for the one with the screws and the things in it. Now this is what I was talking about. See, you could organize this drawer and you could put all the screwdriver bits and all the star bits and all the different things in different places so that when I come in here I wouldn't be stirring around like a bowl.
I'm gonna have to get some of that stick on tape that mark it so you'll know when you open the door what's in it. Yeah. So I'm gonna take one side, you take the other, we'll pop these door panels off. You know how they come off, right? I'm going to turn y'all off again. And if that hurts your feelings, just get over it. So the other issue Bill was having with his car was the windows were hard to roll up and down, and you'd have to grab the window and move it around. And it was because these windows didn't fit tight inside the window frame. So what we did, we cut like a little tiny sliver of wood and we slipped it in behind the window molding on this side, which snugged this up so that now it works smooth all the way up and down. And we oiled all of the door handle, window crank handle, gears, and all of that stuff. So that was a pretty easy fix. It takes time to undo all the door panels, and he's going to leave them off because he's going to repaint the window frames and might even get some upholstery work done. So we're going to drive over to a friend's house, help him move some furniture, and then we'll be back. We're taking the Rambler. Super sauce. And Bill's driving. So you have to feel for your gears, of course. Nice thing about you, Bill, is you know how to feel and find your gears. A lot of people don't. Oh, the joy. You know, it's an all-around pretty good car. It's not perfect, but it's comfortable, and for as neglected as it is, it's dependable. I get that new engine in here, it's going to be even more. And I'm serious about no power brakes, so just don't forget that as you're coming up on the side or something. I probably will when I take the motor out, go ahead and put a power booster in here because it's got disc brakes on the front. Got good brakes, but you just have to mash them.
was over at Bobby and Dixie's this morning and went over to feeding ducks and stuff. And you know, right now with the leaves off the trees, you can see the lake from like all around when you're in the back there.
Yeah.
And the sun was coming up, and there was misty fog on the lake, and the sun was lighting up that fog. It's beautiful over there. It's just, man, it's just like a scene from a romance movie. It was so pretty, you know. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I got to rewire this too when I do the motor swap, because Josh came in and put this car had the original wiring on it. Josh came in and put a new set of fuses up under there, which it should have had. It needed them, but you know, the ones on there were only about 60 years old. But in the process, there's some things that didn't get wired that should have, or did get wired and shouldn't have. So when I go back in there, I'm just going to rewire everything, and I don't know if that switch will still be there or not when I get through. We'll see what happens. But I want to put air conditioning in this too. Now, this would be a good little car if it had air conditioning, and power brakes is easy to do, and I've actually got a power steering box and a pump, Chevy style pump. So, you know, I could update this with power steering and power brakes and all that, and get that new engine in here, and it'd be a real fine little car to take anywhere, you know. Don't be scared to kick it now, to go. I'm so glad we got sunshine today. Beautiful day. I want to take off this little back curtain piece. It covers up the gas tanks and the rear frame. He wants to do some modifications to the way the taillights are mounted, and maybe some modifications to that piece there, which turns out is fiberglass. How you doing? Okay, so we're traveling down a new trail now. Bill wants to fix this where this is like this, and this light was mounted right there, and he didn't like that. He wanted to move it. He was talking about building a bracket, but then we took it off. We figured out that we could mount this right there. That'd work just fine. So what I'm gonna do is jack up the back of the car. We might not need, yeah, that'd be better. I'll take that wheel off, and we'll drill 2 holes and stick that in there. There ain't nothing inside that frame rail up in there it's gonna hurt, is it? In other words, there's not any. There shouldn't be anything.
There's a
there is a
bar right here.
There's a cross member.
Yeah.
So maybe we can work on each side of that cross member. Once we get that tire off, we'll have a better idea of what we're working with there.
Now that was easier than putting a bracket and welding and stuff, wasn't it?
Sure is. Sure was.
You don't have any black spray paint, do you?
I probably do. Here's something that Bill Hurst left me.
I hate looking through there and seeing orange.
Yeah.
Got some red, but I didn't bring it with me.
I probably got some. I might have some red if you want it.
That's fine. Good enough.
All right then. Yeah, you don't even have to jack it up. We can put the wheel on it. The reason it matters is these are Krager mags, and there's a trick to getting them on and off correctly. You know that already, don't you? So where it's at right now is the perfect place for it, I believe.
You got to wiggle them and make sure that nut goes in that slot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky.
I explained that to the guys that were doing it.
Yeah.
Taking the white walls off.
Yeah.
I said, "You sure now?" He said, "Yeah, I've done this before." I said, "You sure?" "Yeah, yeah." I said, "Okay." I went inside and I said, "Now, I told them guys how I want that done." He said, "Yeah, they've done Krager before. They know." I said, "Okay."
You know, I think I got another chrome cap like one on this side. To go on this one.
Oh, yeah. By the way,
Yeah.
we need to look at this one.
That's normal.
Yeah, but all the rest of them, I figured they didn't tighten it on the inside.
Well,
Is there something to tighten?
get a long screwdriver. You see it in there? See that flat screw head in there? So we made good progress pretty quick. We got this one over here done so that it's where Bill wanted it. And we figured out we needed to move that tag because it was mounted off that light and it would be up against the body. So Bill's going to come up with probably what he's going to do is hang a fishing pole on the back and lean it back. Like in the old days, they had aerials that were like fishing poles that hang from the back of a 61 Chevy. He's going to put that tag on a string and just let it fly in the wind when he goes down the road. You know, that way he can get the attention of all the hot chicks and everything, right, Bill?
I don't think so.
Okay, we've been working on this today, and what did we do, Bill? We fixed the fuel filter. We fixed the tail lights. We fixed the windows that needed to be greased. You notice there's still some grease oil on here, so Bill's gonna have fun washing his windows for a while. And when we moved the tail lights, we moved the tag plate and we put it down there under the back of the car. If anybody don't like that, just get over it.
I like it down there.
You like it? You know, as long as you like it, you're the only one that matters.
That's right.
That is cool. Makes it look lower. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna have to pull up and get over a little bit to get out of here.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
You got everything you need to work on this in case you decide to work on this? Or, you know, anytime, if I wasn't here, you feel free to come on in and use the garage and anything else. All right, now I got a few of my own toys to put away. That was a fun day with Bill.